What's up, you guys? My name is Ryan, and in this video I want to walk with you through the technical stock analysis for Activision Blizzard. Its ticker symbol ATVI. After we take some time to analyze the stock, it should provide us a good idea if it could become a profitable investment choice for us. We will analyze the stock on both the long and short-term bases. But before we take a look at the chart, please remember to like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Let's get right into the chart and see what we can find. Let's take a look first at this article by the Motley Fool. As you can see, their player base is growing. The revenue they reported is 38% larger year over year. In addition, they reported about 100 million monthly active players more, which is a 30% year over year increase. In addition to this, they raised their full year outlook to about $7.3 billion, up from the previous full year guidance of about $6.8 billion. So that's about $500 million increase year over year. Next, if we actually look at the macro level, consumer spending on video games in the US hit a record $11.6 billion in the second quarter, driven by the coronavirus. This is up 30% versus Q2 of 2019 and a 7% increase over the first quarter. For the month of August alone, consumers spent $3.33 billion, which is a 37% increase from the last year. In addition, both June and July were around that 30% mark, also in increases comparatively to 2019. Let's get right into the chart to see if we can see any technical indicators that we can use going forward. Taking a look at Activision's one-day chart, we can see since the start of the coronavirus and have that dip around March, it's done actually quite well, almost doubling in price since that point. At the lowest point, we have it at about $50, with the recent all-time high at about $87. So, I mean, it's almost an 80% increase from those March lows, which is an amazing feat for the company. So I think for gaming, it's kind of the best case scenario. You know, everybody's staying inside. So, I mean, it's understandable its rebound. So going from here, I marked out two levels of support that we've seen recently, one at about $76 level and the other at about the $78 level. I've also marked out two levels of resistance that we've seen, one at about the $85 level and one at the high of 87.5. Still looking at the one-day chart, but just taking a closer look, I used a Fibonacci regression with the swing high at about this $85 mark and then the swing low at the $75 mark that we've seen, and this propagates these levels of support and resistance that we will see here in purple and dashed. With these, we can see that some of these points actually have become resistance currently. Here we can see it about the $82.7 mark, where it kind of bounced off of this a couple times at the top of this candle. In addition, we see this acting as support in a couple cases also here also. So we can use these as a good indicator potentially of some points where we think and need to look out for going forward. However, with the stochastic momentum indicator, we can see that it's going into oversold territory, but it is still trending upwards. So we could potentially see this move up into this other channel and potentially up into past this $85 mark, which will be a key point to look for. So if we see a downtrend in this momentum indicator, so potentially we might see a rejection off of this $85 mark, but we'll have to keep a closer eye on that when that time comes. But for the near term, I think this is a good investment as everything's trending upwards right now. It's actually looking pretty good to break this $82.7 resistance and move potentially up into at least this channel upwards to the $85 mark. You would have to just make sure that if it does get rejected off of either one of these, that it potentially might be a downward trend, because it is approaching that oversold territory. Overall, for the long term, I believe that Activision Blizzard will be a good company to have in your portfolio, as its current numbers for the last year have done considerably well. And if they have a high retention on their members and their revenue, then this potentially could keep growing as a profitable stock. So I think it's one of those things to keep an eye on If their revenue takes a hit after the coronavirus is kind of subsided, then this is something that we'll have to look forward in the future. But I think for the near term and a medium term, this will be a great addition to your portfolio. Good luck, and let's see where this thing goes. Thanks guys for watching, but remember to like and subscribe for any more technical stock analysis. Also, you can drop a comment for any specific stocks you want me to take a look over.